To my live stream, brothers. It's 2 o'clock. Two players already need to negotiate. Damn it, no. Yeah, I'll negotiate with. Yeah, I'll negotiate with them. Frank Boston. 10. All your toys are in there. Oh, baby. Emmett. Hey. Emmett, don't touch that. No. Emmett. The old 49ers. They got Jalen Colbert. R.E. Shaq Burks. Carlos Quid.
Today, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's Week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Falling. How will that affect the passing game? We're about to find out here. This is the first drive of the contest. On first down, Burks. Throw left side complete. That's Chambers. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, Burks. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. On 1st and 10, Burks dancing to his left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Again, he'll drop to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Touchdown!
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points.
Brandon Lang.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming up. What can they dial up here to try and thwart this 3rd down situation? Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. From the gun on 3rd down. Burks on the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And
Touchdown, Brandon Lang.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise.
Emmett.
Throwing down in the...
No.
A field goal would at least get them on the board, but they want more than that. The offense out there, and they appear to be going for it on 4th. Trying to pick it up with Clement. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now after the running play, we've got a man down.
Frank Boston's injured.
Looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Touchdown!
Man, it's caught for a
Brandon
Steelers
Lang.
touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Looking to throw. Burks. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught.
First down.
One-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in.
Newton.
A big play there just before halftime. What a first half this has been offensively. I mean, defensively, what do you do when you're getting torched like this?
No, these receivers are absolutely wearing them out. So 2 thoughts come to mind. 1 down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Back to throw. Burks sliding out of the pocket. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Rolling to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline.
Oh!
And caught in
What
the
a
end
catch.
zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their...
A little mascot here is Emmett. Yeah, my little mascot's here. Emmett.
A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. To throw on 3rd down, Burks.
Oh, you couldn't catch that?
Incomplete.
You couldn't catch that? What?
This defense holding on to a slim 3-point lead here in the 4th. They need to hold on and hopefully yield no more than a field goal. Here's Lance to throw it. On the move to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They'll run with Clement. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running. A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. And look at this. It's a fake. And this is incomplete.
Couldn't catch that.
Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play. But he could not.
He couldn't catch that.
So here are the
Hey,
Niners to
Emmett,
take
he
over
couldn't
on
catch that.
offense.
Emmett's disappointed.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. Steps away. And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play.
How many times have we seen this late in the 4th quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep, and they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead.
I guess Tugga Mavola got a concussion.
Working from the gun, Lance. Buying time to his left.
Oh, damn.
And Lance will have the 1st down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact there at the end of the play. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the 1st with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a 1st down, it hurts you psychologically. but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the fourth. They run out of the gun with Clement. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous.
Emmett, what are you doing?
He's had his eyes on 7,000 career rushing yards, and with that last effort, he has hit that mark. What a career.
You lost this one.
That is the number to focus in on because oftentimes we talk about where do they rank all time. We're not there yet.
Dang.
He's not knocking on the top 10 or the top 20. But over 7,000 yards in a career, fantastic.
So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I'll bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the 49ers, hey, they finish a perfect
Emmett,
month of
no.
September as they move to 4-0 on the
No.
new campaign. And they'll have another home date next week as the New York Giants come to town. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. And we'll get ready for the trek back to the city as we say so long from Santa Clara.
What a great city it is. We're going to have a
I can't believe they beat us. Yeah? Alright. Thanks. That was Emmett. Caleb Cox. They're MLB. We got 3 players ready to negotiate. Oh, I don't have enough. Emmett, no! Don't have enough skrill. Oh, the Denver Broncos, they got David Holtz.
Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
She's got these in there.
It's the Denver Broncos taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Just a short time ago, sounds loud enough to reverberate across the Rockies. They're ready for football in Denver as the Broncos get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers. And hello again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, we look at this Bronco team. Now, losers their last time out. Still 0-0 here in Q1, but an early test to check in on as we've got a third down situation looming.
No Dexter Cruz.
From the gun on third down. Langford. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he will have as he's able to get 8 yards there on third. This defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. Looking to throw on second down. Langford. They'll buy some time right. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Miles. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Now, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Operating from the gun, Langford. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, you could almost see his eyes light up defensively. I mean, as a linebacker, that's about as quick as you can get to a quarterback.
So what did your 3rd grade teacher teach you about straight lines, right? As soon as you have those, you take full advantage of them.
Touchdown!
Oh.
A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Broncos have broken the tie. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Broncos take the lead.
Mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands.
A developing situation here. A big play has put this offense with a 1st and goal down inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from
Can't
the
have that.
spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll run again. And he's in
Touchdown.
the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
No CD.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, Burks escaping the pressure right. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play that time on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Burks. They'll roll him out right. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man.
Brandon
and he'll
Lang.
take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. A big play there just before halftime.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling out to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at 15 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Emmett, I'll get you one.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still,
Emmett.
you gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good room to run on that last
Emmett
play.
here.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
So we've hit halftime all even at 14 apiece. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5.
Let's see. Baltimore. 14
From
to
there, we
28.
head over to MetLife Stadium to check in on the Jets. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. 3 touchdown passes there for Mac Jones. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Arizona Cardinals. Kyler Murray, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half?
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Here's Smith to return it. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here.
What are you doing, Emmett?
The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. It's a tied football game here. We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now that brings him fourth down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack.
I think a lot of time when we see a sack, you see.
We drop you into the action here, neck and neck, tie game, third quarter, third down. Can this defense get the stop? From the gun on third down, Burks. Oh, he'll try and throw it deep to the other side.
Touchdown, Carlos Queen.
It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Carlos Queen, baby.
Great effort there. With his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
I know we often laugh and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the
A touchdown and an extra point would tie this game late. What can this defense do now that their opponents are in the red zone? Throwing on first down. Langford under pressure, and they got to him again. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
He's going to keep this again. And they'll get him down right around the 16. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive.
Hunter
Once
Lincoln.
again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And that will be incomplete.
The dive look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. Tight game here, but this offense does have the lead. Decent amount of time on the clock, and the defense has all 3 timeouts. So can the offense manage things and milk this clock away? It's time to find out. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time through the air. 34 yards.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
First down.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. They'll try and run for it on first and
Touchdown.
goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Steelers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth.
Excuse me.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go. It's a third down situation in the fourth quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. From the gun on third down, Burks. And he will not be able to hang on through the... Now a field goal forthcoming for the Steelers. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right
It's
through.
good.
And that will get the lead up to
12-year
14.
veteran.
One-score game, 7 points here in the fourth quarter. This offense, they need to get the football back on this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter. So
We
this
win.
one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
We won that one.
And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Pittsburgh, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they will head home next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Philly to face off with the Eagles. I'm Brandon Gott.
Ooh. Ooh. Mm. Can't have my Pepsi. You want that? That stinks. That really stinks. Tennessee is 0-5. Holy crap. Holy crap. Seems like fucking come. No fear. I don't know what the milk smells like. You know what? McDonald's milk. I just have a good feeling we're going to win this game. What are you doing in there? Get out of there! Hey, get out of there! Emmett! Leave stuff alone! Hey! No! Yeah, eat your Reese's cup. Reggie Denard. Shaq Burks.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Time for an early game drive here as they look to hopefully set the tempo for the remainder of the game to come. On first down, Burks flush to his right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big play there on the first play of the game.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Burks. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. It's built on passing, but as you always tell me, you have to throw the run in there every now and then to keep that pass sharp.
Yeah, you have to, because otherwise, if they never have to worry about running the football, it is just a controlled sprint to your quarterback, and eventually, you're calling on your backup quarterback.
But they got to do better than that last go-around. They went in the wrong direction. And the 12-year
It's good.
Right through, and the Steelers will jump out to a 4-zip lead. A red zone alert. Let's jump back in here. 1st and 10 at the 16. On 1st down, it's Chambers. Muscles him off. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Burks steps away to his left.
A high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you
Couldn't
get the
catch
feeling
that.
they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
And this one is right through. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the 1st.
Hey, Rick.
So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just
Our last names are almost the same. Except my last name starts with a C. C-A-I-N-E. Yours is K-A-I-N-E. It's pretty neat.
And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On 2nd down, Samuel. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Already a pair of 3rd down conversions for them on this drive, but right now they need 5 yards on this 3rd down try. Back to throw. And he's got it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down.
Damn.
As he's tackled at the 1. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Yeah, 6-6 now. 7-6. Yeah, 6-6 now.
Coming up here, this defense looking for
Close
a
game.
3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. From the gun on 3rd down, Burks. Going right side here, and that's complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Carlos Queen.
Now that's a...
Yeah. I like how it says that and racism. It's been saying that for years now. Just kidding.
Operating from the gun, Burks eluding the pressure right.
Oh,
for the Steelers,
touchdown.
A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
2nd and 4.
Anybody, you watch Trailer Park Boys? Anybody watch Trailer Park Boys?
Flushed out right. He finds his man complete. That's Chambers.
Oh, touchdown!
End zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Zone alert forthcoming here. A 1st and goal situation as this offense looks to punch in the football from right around the 6. The final shot before break. Burks toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So we reach halftime here in the Steel City with the Steelers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Packers with a much-needed win to keep their season afloat as they push their record to 2-4 with the win. Next, we head off to check out another game, and they were winners in that ball game over the visiting New Orleans Saints. The Buccaneers are able to level their record at 3-3 with the victory. Lastly, let's get you way up to Seattle. See what's happening with the Seahawks. And they trail the visiting Chicago Bears. Justin Fields has thrown a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach,
I like watching
thank you,
those.
and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Titans getting set to go here to begin the third quarter. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half? A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? On third down, Burks. He's going to let this go for the end zone.
Touchdown! Bailey!
Steelers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on fourth. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on fourth down. Time to get you back in here. Big play has him not only in the red zone, but looking at a 1st and goal from the 3. Looking to throw. Burks. Got his
Touchdown.
For a Steelers touchdown.
Julius Dunn.
A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down. And now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach. It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs a football. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched.
It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task. To throw on 3rd down. Burks on the run. He'll let this go
Carlos
deep
Queen.
right side. And caught in the
Yeah,
end
baby.
zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Steelers are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their 4th quarter lead.
This offense has been lighting the scoreboard up. Now the question, can they add to their lead? We drop you in a red zone situation in the 2nd half. They'll run on 1st down. It's Chambers, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind tape a few times and made some adjustments. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This a fairly straightforward 22-yard short attempt. And his kick is indeed good. And that will extend their lead even further.
We hit the hour, Mert.
Well, field goal does them no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. Now they go for it on 4th, but this was... Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up
Get that out of your
number of points.
mouth.
Continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Titans, the downward spiral continues as they drop to 0-6 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week.
No. Oh, you okay? Oh. Stop putting your hands in there. Stop putting your hands in there. You go and do it again. Emmett, out of there. Hold on, play with your toys. Emmett, out of there too. Out of there too. Baltimore's 2-5. Baltimore.
Today, from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, it's Week 8 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Excuse me.
Falling. How will that affect the passing game? We're about to find out here. This is the first drive of the contest. Throwing to start the drive. Burks. He finds his man complete. That's Chambers.
Hey, mate.
Not much to speak of. Call it
Stop.
a 1-yard gain up to the 26. These two teams, you might recall, met up back in September.
Stop.
In Week 3. And
Stop
it was the
it.
visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Back to throw. Burks escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
Oh.
Defense loses it. It's complete. And he'll take
Touchdown.
this to the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about.
Oh, man.
Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
To throw on 2nd down. Burks. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. A fight for it, and this is caught.
First down.
Bailey
Bailey.
down to the 42. A big play that time for Pittsburgh.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one, and there's an example on this first possession of the game.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Burks flush to his right.
Go squeeze.
Receiver complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you.
Time to jump into the action, and we have a red zone alert as this defense looks to stop a 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. His throw incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's West. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Brought down at the 20-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
It's up how teams are so competitively matched.
And then you can't have those.
Plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal. That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated.
I like Marlon good.
Third down. Now the Ravens bring out the field goal unit here. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. And his kick is good. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll look to throw here. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. A huge
Marlon good.
There on the sack, setting him back 12 yards. And now 3rd and goal. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Way back at the 17 now after the loss. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And this is
incomplete.
Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns,
oh, it's good.
You've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard.
16-3.
Back to their offense. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. From the gun on 3rd down, Burks.
Oh, almost intercepted.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this one will
not good.
To the left anyway.
Emmett, don't eat that.
This score will stay right where it
don't eat that. Yucky. I'm gonna eat this white chocolate though.
And Baltimore's
pretty good to me
for this next possession. And this not an easy situation. You're down early in the elements. You're on the road. How do you get the mojo back? Just above 1 minute remaining here in the second quarter. This offense looking to get down at least into field goal range, but they're starting on their own side of the field. Sliding out of the pocket. He finds his man complete. That's Chambers. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Nice little run there.
Orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
On 1st and 10, Burks eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Oh!
And
Touchdown!
Touchdown!
Touchdown! Yay!
A great play there. With
Yay!
his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they... So they just got the ball off the interception. Now can this offense take advantage? Great field position, 1st and 10 in the red zone. Throwing on 1st down. Burks being chased out left.
Touchdown!
For a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Steelers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about, getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class.
A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. On 3rd down, Burks forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that nearly the... So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt.
Oh!
No,
So close.
Hits the crossbar.
Hits the old crossbar.
Back now in Pittsburgh. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. Let's see if they can get that stop they need.
Touchdown, Bailiot.
A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Now that's certainly an important touchdown there. It makes this a 2-score game.
But as we've seen, no lead is safe in this.
No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Excuse me.
He'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop, 1:50 left in the football game. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They run the counter. Chambers. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun on third down, Burks. Over the middle, complete.
Oh.
It's Chambers.
Oh.
And
Touchdown.
end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. His ninth touchdown of the season.
Kayvon Chambers.
The Steelers are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say.
Emmett, you made a mess. You made a mess. And I got to clean it up. You ripped up all the paper. You ripped up all the paper. You ripped up all the paper.
A field goal does him no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on fourth down. And this
Oh,
is
intercepts it.
And that should do it.
Frank Boston.
Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Frank Boston, he's a little hurt right now. We won!
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Pittsburgh, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, the struggles intensify as they drop to 2-6 now on the year. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Pittsburgh versus the Bengals. Bengals are 3-4. What are you trying to do, Emmett? Emmett, what are you trying to do? Hurt yourself? You trying to hurt yourself? Glenn Morrison, Will Baldwin, Arias Bacchian. CBHB LOLB. Emmett, hey! No! Get down from there. You're trying to climb up on things. Stop trying to climb up on things.
Today, it's the National Football League. It's Week 9 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Looks like the Pittsburgh Steelers are ready to go on offense for our first drive of the game. On first down, Burks flushed out right. He finds his man complete. That's Chambers. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him.
Well, this offense will definitely utilize him as a weapon out of the backfield because he was close to 100 yards receiving a week ago. So they will try to get him the football in space as they did right there.
Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Looking to throw. Burks escaping the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. That catch good for only a couple. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Burks out to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side.
Marriott.
Inside the 25.
Touchdown.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. With touchdown number 8 on the year.
3:30.
And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan.
Let's see what this defense can do here. Ball at the 18-yard line in the red zone. On 1st and 10, Doherty. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22.
Good job, Marlon. Good.
A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second. Looking to throw. Doherty. This is complete. It's Baldwin. And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. So they need 6 yards here on third down. They're 2 for 2 on third down tries so far on this drive. Back to throw. Doherty.
Oh, interception.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked off down at the 2. And a good return.
Jason Solomon.
Past the 30-yard line. No doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them.
Jason
This
Solomon.
offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. Throwing on first down. Burks. He'll buy some time right. That is caught at the 7-yard line.
Touchdown, Bailey.
In for the Steelers, touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. He's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves.
Let's get back into the action. The situation, ball in the red zone. It's 2nd down, and the defense needing to step up. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Doherty, quick hitter here. It's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
From the gun on 3rd down, Doherty. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And I guess, partner, you call that a coverage sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field, nowhere to go, and that allowed the pressure to ultimately get to him.
And his kick is right there.
Good.
It's good. And they'll cut the lead back
What's
down to 4
that?
now at 14-10.
What's that? Oh.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Come on,
Just
buddy.
under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield
Belly.
if they so choose. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh.
Wide open receiver complete. And
Touchdown, Bailey.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. And what I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half.
Okay, the field goal unit out on the field as they look to get 3 points here in the waning moments of this first half. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10.
Wait a minute, let me see that. Let me see that. And not for you. Not for you. And not for you either.
A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this third down stop in the third quarter? Looking to throw. Burks rolling to his left. They find some open field here. And down to the 20 he'll go.
Can't have that. Not for you.
A lot of times the key is just get him
Can't have that. Not for you.
And they got it out to him on the left side.
Oh, it's too bad. Not for you.
Excellent run after the catch.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. They'll look to throw again, and that is incomplete.
Incomplete.
So a big third down coming up here for the defense, trying to preserve a very slim lead in the third quarter. Going to throw deep for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that.
A lead change may very well be forthcoming as this offense in field goal range already and looking for more here in the fourth quarter. Right back to him on first down. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down, they just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get this down.
Do a little dance.
35-yard line.
Make a little love.
A big
Get down
connection
tonight.
on that one. 30 yards.
Well, this is where an offense needs to show what it's made of, and in fact, where a quarterback needs to show what he's made of, trying to engineer a fourth quarter comeback, and he hits a big one right there.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the gun, Burks rolling to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Dancing to his left.
Touchdown!
In the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right?
The Bengals drive about to get going. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that weren't happy with it.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. First down now, but that clock rolling. He's back to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Throwing it's incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
Damn.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And we have seen him to this point with 4 touchdowns. We get a glance at his work. So this one in the win column
31
for the
to 26.
Steelers. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Steelers,
the victory moves them to 7-1 on the year.
And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against Jacksonville.
Leo Doherty.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Patrick Holmes. One of my favorite QBs right there. My other favorite QBs is Aaron Rodgers, Lamar Jackson, Yeah. Gonna play the Lions. Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Oh my. Detroit Lions are 3-5. Got Alex Mills, Tyson Heath, Jimmy Milton.
Tonight on EA Sports, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
I remember playing them at the Super Bowl.
Thus far, but that might very well be about to change as this offense comes up on a 1st and goal situation. Operating from the gun, Burks. They'll roll him out right.
Touchdown, Carlos
A
Queen.
great play there. There to make the grab.
7-0.
A pretty big early test for the defense coming
Blitz.
up. What can they dial up
Blitz
here to
this
try and
bitch.
thwart this 3rd down situation?
Blitz this bitch.
To throw on 3rd down. Heath. They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means... All right, this defense hoping they can hold firm in the red zone. Not looking too good right now as their counterparts are set up with a 2nd and inches situation.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, Heath. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Incomplete.
Talk with them about prior to the game, their ability to move to the field, pick up 1st downs. So far, 0 for 3 on 3rd down. If that continues, they'll have little chance of winning this one.
And his kick here is good.
It's good.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense.
He's playing.
What happened in here?
Well, don't let him out. I'm trying to play.
Well, what happened? Why is all this stuff on the couch? This is a mess, man. We just had this all clean. Now I gotta do it all over again. I'm not gonna be the only one cleaning this room. You're gonna help me. Because that's not fair. There's no reason why it should look like this.
I'm trying to stream, and you're bitching at me.
Did you not see the room?
Yes, I see the room, but it's not just me. This is you.
It ain't me.
That's you. That's all you.
No, it's not.
What do you mean it's not? That's all your Tim Hortons stuff. I don't work at Tim Hortons.
But you eat it all. Oh, I don't work at Tim Hortons, but Tim will eat it all and leave all the garbage everywhere.
Because if I don't eat it, then no one will eat it. Come home just to bitch at me. It was all good.
Yeah, it's always all good until I come home. Because I see it looking like this when I come home every day. Like, come on.
I got one viewer and you're fucking bitching at me.
Yeah, well, they need to
You
know
come
how
home.
dirty you are. Every day I come home and it's like this. Like, do you not think I'm gonna be unhappy? Like, dogs in here trying to get out shit?
Because you let the dog in here.
Off play action.
Come on.
Burks. He's going to let this one
This
go
is enough of
deep.
this.
And this is
Oh,
caught
this is
inside the
enough of it.
5.
No more of this.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big play that time through the air. 37 yards. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off.
Back to throw. Burks. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. It's his 8th rushing touchdown on the year, his 11th overall. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. A solid block. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it.
He's got a man, complete.
Oh,
And
touchdown.
into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike. Okay, now the field goal unit out on the field as they look to extend this 3rd quarter lead. And the 12-year veteran knocks
It's
it right
good.
through. And that will extend their lead even further. A 3rd down situation coming up in the 3rd quarter, and this defense hoping to turn that 3rd down into 4th. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the gun on third down, Burks. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And how about this, a fake? And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. Well, they got the ball already. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. They'll run for it. This is Allen. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. The Lions turned away on 4th down. It's a 3rd down situation in the 4th quarter. Time to see if this defense is up to the task.
The pick that they needed.
A field goal does them no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. On 4th down, Heath. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. Touchdown.
And for the touchdown.
Great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions have made it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts.
First down.
So we are not going to play this conservative. We've got to attack
Tavon Chambers.
We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Burks sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And this is caught.
Touchdown.
What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
Carlos Queen.
Well, that's certainly going to bump
We hit
up
the
the
2-hour mark.
Probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played,
no hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. On 4th down, Heath. And it's incomplete. They can
incomplete.
And they turn it over. They had to go for it with such. A lot of points put on the board so far by this offense. Now they're looking for more. Already winning here in the 2nd half. Ball in the red zone. On 1st down, it's Chambers. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, this defense knows, they're well aware that they're down 2 scores, and they figure this is pretty much their last chance. They know if they give up a touchdown here, that ends it. Nice job on 1st and goal to push them the other way, but they have to be thinking takeaway.
And he's going to
touchdown.
For a Steeler touchdown.
Tavon Chambers.
Great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers sure look like they're going to be moving to 8-1 as they add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game.
A field goal does them no good here as we drop you into this situation. Offense staying out there, and they are going on 4th down. And this is caught at the end.
Oh,
Touchdown.
they get the touchdown.
A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
It's a 2-score game in the 4th quarter. Onside kick coming up, and the kicking team desperately needs the football. Oh, did the Lions get it? Yes, they
Lions got it.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for Pittsburgh, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now.
Well, if you like my live stream, like and subscribe, and hit that notification button and tune in for more. Marcus, Madden TV. Have a good day.